Welcome back, Eagles. I'm your host, Carmen.
And I'm Timera, and we're here in the nest.
On today's episode, we have a very special guest, Coach Spradlin. He is the MSU basketball head coach. He will get the chance to talk about what it's like to be the coach and what it's like to win another OVC championship title.
We also have another special guest who is our co-host, Grace, and them two will be right back after this short break.
Have a package or need stamps? No need to drive across town when you can stay on campus. The University Post Office is your one-stop for all of your mailing needs. Located inside ADUC beside the Eagle Card office, we are here for the convenience of you. Purchase stamps or money orders, ship out packages, and so much more. Please visit our website for more info. The University Post Office is open from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Come see us today.
I'm here with Coach Spradlin today. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Well, thank you. The pleasure is all mine. Excited to be here.
Thank you. How do you mentally prepare your players for tournaments like the NCAA and OVC?
You know, I think it starts. It's a year-round process, right? You're constantly trying to build up habits that ultimately will, get different skills for your guys that give them the confidence to go through a season and then get to that point when you're ready to defend your season once you get into March. But I think once you get into tournament play, there is a lot of added pressure, right? It's win or go home, and so the moment itself is big. So you have to find a way to keep your team loose. You want to have an edge, but you at the same time want to keep them loose and keep them fun so that they're not out there playing tight. They just want to continue to fight to extend their season and have fun with each other. And so it's a bit of a balancing act, but it's a very important piece to making a run through a tournament.
So we all know that the NCAA and being the champion of the OVC is a big deal. How do you and your players handle that pressure?
It's something that our guys dream of. As a coach, I've always dreamt of cutting down the nets and enjoying a championship moment and making it to March Madness and seeing your name come across for Selection Sunday, but so have all of our guys. And so, it's a moment that they've played over and over in their minds. Most of our guys have shot a lot of game-winning shots in their driveway as kids, like my son does right now. And so, we try to draw some confidence from that this is the moment that you've worked for. But not only have you worked for it and dreamt of it, but you deserve to have success because of all the things. And so I think we try to point to the work that they've put in, the adversity that they've overcome, and the great things that they've done leading into a tournament. All of those experiences really just give them confidence to ultimately focus on that as you're in that big moment of trying to win a championship.
So what do you look for when you're recruiting players, especially from the NAIA?
There's obviously got to be a certain skill or size or athleticism, different boxes from that standpoint that you've got to check. But, for us, it's really important that we recruit good people. Morehead's a small town. This is a small campus. And, we tell our guys that if you're into stuff other than basketball and books, we can't hide you. There's not too many 6'8" guys walking around that aren't on the basketball team here. So you have to, embrace that responsibility, and you've got to be a good person. And so that's an important piece for us in making sure that whether they're coming from NAIA or another Division I school, or they're coming from high school, that they want to come here for the right reasons. And I think we've had success with building our program with people who really want to be here for those right reasons.
So you grew up here in Kentucky, correct?
Yep.
So you've played ball here, and obviously you're still here in Kentucky. Is Morehead a special place to you?
Without a doubt. The community here is just like I grew up, so the opportunity for me to kind of be home, raise my family exactly the way that I was raised, and along with my wife, there's a lot to offer here, and we really enjoy the pace, the quality of life, the people here. Every Division I school is going to have a nice campus, a great arena, all of those things at this level, but what separates us are the people. And so we place a lot of value on the relationships and the people that we have here.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, Eagles, we'll be right back after this break with Timera and Coach Spradlin.
It's time to take your game to the next level at the MSU Esports Lounge. With top-of-the-line equipment, you'll be changing the game. Featured in the Esports Lounge are 10 gaming stations, a PS5 and Xbox Series X, and 2 Nintendo Switch consoles for loads of fun. You can also get your live stream on in the streaming room. There's something for everyone here at the Esports Lounge. Come join the fun in ADUC Room 252.
And we're back, Eagles, with the special guest, Coach Spradlin. We cannot express our gratitude and thankfulness for you being here today. And I just wanted to ask, you've been head coach since 2017, correct?
Yeah, well, first of all, the pleasure's all mine. I'm excited to be here, and 2017, it's flown by, been 7 years. This is my 10th year here at Moorhead and my 7th as the head coach, so I've just been really blessed during the time that I've been here.
How have you enjoyed your time here as coach in Moorhead?
It's been great. Obviously had an opportunity to grow and to learn, that you don't get invited on the show as much when you're winning 8 games in year one, but Moorhead's gave me a great opportunity to be a place that I can grow and as a coach and learn and figure out exactly what kind of program I want to have. Raising our family here with my wife has been amazing, and getting to enjoy championship moments like the one we're talking about right now is a huge benefit.
Yes, sir. So like you just said, y'all did just win another OVC championship title and had the opportunity to go to the NCAA tournament. How do you feel y'all's season went overall?
It was great. Coming into the year, we were picked number 1 in the league, which is exciting, 2 years in a row to be able to do that. And we had a good mixture of returning guys and new players, old guys, and some freshmen. So we had a really diverse group this year. But we thought the season went really well. We had 13 non-conference games. We went 9-4. And then get into league play, and then obviously win the regular season title, and put us in a position to where we needed to win 3 games at the OVC tournament instead of 2 with the tiebreakers that we had. But everything works out the way it's supposed to, because it allowed us to get to 26 wins, which was a program record. And so kind of a storybook ending to the season, although there was some times where we didn't know exactly how it was going to turn out, but thankful for the way that it did.
Yes, sir. Is there anything you would change or anything you wish you could have done to better prepare your athletes for this season?
No, not really. I thought we did everything that we could, even looking at the NCAA tournament game. We played really well for 25 minutes, and we kind of ran out of gas and gave up a little bit of a run that dug ourselves a hole that maybe we just couldn't have come out of. But I think if you're going to have your season end, I always say you want to check 3 boxes. You want to be playing well, and I thought we did that. You want to stick together as a team. I thought we certainly did that. And then you want to lose to a worthy opponent, and Illinois is good enough to maybe go to the Final Four and win the whole thing. So I feel good about the way the season ended, just like it transpired.
Yes, sir. So basically, everything anybody on campus has ever heard about you is all good news, nothing bad. Like, you're an amazing head coach for your players, a leader for them, everything. And I think one thing I do want to point out is basically your character, and that you take every senior and you tailor them for suits and everything. Can you give us an insight, or where you came up with that idea, or why you do that?
Yeah, that's something I've been doing ever since I was a head coach, and it starts in the recruiting process and in the purpose of what I do. I want to see our guys become great men, great fathers, great husbands. I'm just a firm believer that the game of basketball is a great teacher of life, and I take that very seriously. And so I like to be the one that takes our guys when the season's over. We'll go spend an evening, we'll have a really nice meal, and then we'll get fitted and we'll let them pick out their suits. And so I think that's just a professional element that you need to learn, and I'm happy to be the guy to teach that to them, right? What makes for a great suit, what goes well together, how do you tie your tie, all of these different things. And then ultimately that becomes the suit that they wear to graduation, which is always nice, and then maybe to their first job interview. And so I think if we're going to, in the recruiting process, if we're going to sit in the living rooms of these guys and their families and make those promises, then we're going to have to make sure that we deliver on that even when they're done playing.
I really love that. I feel like not many coaches are out here doing that, especially just caring for your athletes in that need. But thank you, Coach, and Eagles, we will be right back after this short break.
Orientation leaders play a vital role in SOAR, also known as the Student Orientation Advising and Registration Program. OLs greet new students and their families in addition to other duties such as getting their Eagle card and getting their schedule. OLs also participate in informational sessions, conduct campus tours, and answer general questions about life at MSU. The hourly rate is competitive. If you are interested in being an OL, contact Melissa Patrick at mpatrick@moreheadstate.edu.
Whew, what a great episode we've had today. Thank you, Coach Spradlin, for coming on. Sadly, I wish you could have kept the trophies with us, but I understand. I don't know about you, Timera, but I'm excited about some next season basketball games.
I'm super excited too, especially to see them win another OVC championship title and to make it to the NCAA, hopefully. Also, thank you to Grace, our other co-host, for coming on the show today. And we will see y'all next time, right?
Here in the Nest.